Hi guys, I'm Mok from UOB. I'm a remiser. Today I'm going to share about 3 important investment terms that you need to know. Okay, before I start, I like to talk about current investment environment. Okay, there's too many reports, articles, no matter it's fundamental or technical reports, no matter it's from Facebook, individual analysts, or from a stockbroking analyst. There's too many information around, and there's too many good stocks, but in the end, some people still lose money. Why? It is not because of the stock is not good. Maybe it is because the trading strategy or the buy point are having some problems. All right. So before I start, also I would like to share about common problem before buying in. Okay, too rush before making any decision. Okay, when there's a people talk about, oh, there's some information or insider news about, or the company going to announce thing, straight away rush in, didn't do any fact check, didn't do any analysis, just buy. Okay, don't know how to control your risk. Okay, somebody just everything is all in, don't know how to control your risk, no trading strategy, and buy at the wrong timing, and always listen to tips and no filter. This is some of the common problem that retail investors are facing right now. So this video, I'll give you 3 investment terms that help you to think and help you to filter up some of the not unnecessary mistake that you will make. Okay, so 3 important investment terms that you need to know. One is factor in. A lot of people has been asking me the same question: why the QR result and the news are so good, but the share price is dropping? Or some would like to ask, the results so good, still can buy? A lot of these kind of questions, or even some of you always ask the same questions. So the answer is, if the share price already factor in the good news and the result, when the result come out, most likely the share price will drop. Okay, so you need to know whether before the result or the news come out, or before you receive any news, the share price already run or not. This is very important. Okay, if the share price already run, then try to avoid or try to buy at a lower point. No point for you to chase high. Okay, for example, Supermax. Last quarter Supermax result is fantastic, it's very good, but the share price already go up so much, and after calculation and everything, okay, the share price is at quite a fair value. So a lot of people start to take profit after the result is announced. So you will see the share price going down from the day it go up. So the last 2 quarter, which is over here, right, the share price is before bonus issue is around 160 if I'm not wrong, and the quarter result came out, the quarter result up by almost 10 times, and the share price also up almost 10 times. So the share price already factor in the good result. That's why the share price won't continue to go up, because already factor in. So you will need to know. Okay, next, some is factor in the news. For example, you can see XOX over here. A lot of the newspaper come out on August of 27 of August. Okay, which is this one. Okay, when the news come out, straight away sell down. Why? Because before the news already factor in. Okay, first of all, I don't want to comment more on this company. Definitely this company lack of some fundamental support over here. You can see from the financial report. So if this kind of share without any good fundamental support, most likely is so-called operator stocks. Okay, and you see that usually operators, for them to earn money, they will need to pull up at least 100 to 200%. Okay, so if you receive any news over here which already up more than 100%, then you need to be very careful. Okay, you go in, usually you will check into the hotel lah, so-called, so help people to catch the stocks. So unless you receive news at the accumulation stage, then different story. Your risk is quite the downside risk is quite minimum. But if you buy over here or here, your risk is go back down to the accumulation level, which is can lose more than 80%. So you need to be careful whether when you receive news, which level the share price is at. So if it's at high level, so you need to be careful. You really want to buy, you can buy on the support level, not to chase high, and buy risk control. Okay, don't all in, to buy by portion. Okay, depends on your risk. Next is Kangaroo. Also the same, after the news announced, straight away go down the share price because already run 100%. Okay, I go do one Facebook live with my partner Mingtek in his Savvy Investment. We talk about this Kangaroo around this level. People ask us whether still can go in or not. I will say the share price is up so much, more than 100%. I think around 100+%. So the chances of going back down is very high. Okay, especially those that have insider information or insider news, or good friend with boss, or good friend with boss, good friend, something like that. Then you need to be careful. You need to see, always refer back to the share price. Okay, next example without factor in. Okay, you can see the left hand side is Scientex, the right hand side is VIS. So on the same day the report came out, which is very good, the share price go up. Why? Because previously the share price didn't factor in the good news. Okay, the share price, there's some trend going up, but it's not strong. So the news come out with a surprise, so the share price can go up. Okay, as you can see, VIS also the same. This is on last year. You can see stagnant, the share price didn't go up, but the news came out very good, and the share price gap up and continue to go up. Okay, this is so-called without factor in. The share price continue stagnant, and then the good result come out. Okay, they didn't go up before the good result come out. Okay, same case to reason, NTPN also the same. Okay, next, expectation or prediction. Sometimes after the release of the bad result, the share price can move upwards due to above expectation. Okay, the result are better than the forecast, can make the share price move upwards because the investor may be factored in the worst case in the share price already. Okay, maybe the share price drop until certain level, and then the news or the result come out which is not so bad, there's some chance that the share price will go back up. Okay, a lot of cases like this, later I will show you. Meanwhile, if the result is below expectation, the share price will move downwards too. So not necessarily good result means the share price will go up. Okay, especially in US, the forecast of the analyst is very important. If it's some company that is below the forecast, you can see the share price immediately will go down. Okay, I use a Leong Hub as an example. Okay, Before the company announced the quarter result, they come out with the announcement say that the ASV price has been declining, and then they will face some issue about the selling price and blah blah blah, and then they warn the investor that the quarter result will be bad, okay, which is around here this time around, and then the share price straight away go down, plunge down to a very low level. But on that day it announced the news, the quarter result, the share price go up, rebound back. Okay, this is due to one thing, the investor already factored in the worst, and then the result come out, it's not as bad as expected, so the share price go back up. So this can happen. So you need to see whether the share price really factor in. Next is what is the expectation and what is the forecast. Okay, next, asset of surprise. Okay, this is also very important. If you are a normal investor, try to focus on quality shares, quality company, not those so-called insider information. Because why? Usually when the info or when the news reach around your site, the share price already went up. Seldom I heard people get insider information or get good quality information before the share price went up. Okay, a lot of people say, I know the boss good friend, I know the relative of the boss, blah blah blah, but when you see back the share price really go up. They are late. So my advice for you is, no matter which information you get from who, always refer to the share price first. Okay, when everybody knows about the news and no surprise, this can indicate that it's not much upside left. Okay, when the Facebook, when everybody is talking about the share, then you need to be careful. Okay, it's very simple. You can just go to Facebook, search the keyword, the company keyword, or you go to i3 Investor, KLSC, Screener, or any platform forum to search whether the news is out. When the news is out in public, this is not so-called insider information or not so-called secret information. Okay, as you know, insider information is illegal, so try your best to do research or analysis on good company and calculate their business upside, rather than always rely on this kind of information. Okay, for example, Prolaxis. Okay, the share price did go up a bit before the announcement, before the QR announcement, but after the QR announcement, everybody get a shock because they are doing extremely well, and then they state in the financial report say that the main contribution is from higher profit margin from the sales of the fabric mask. So they do the reusable mask, and then the profit margin is extremely high. This come at a surprise, so the share price go up, gap up, and even go further limit up after the result is out. This is called surprise. Okay, so if there is a surprise and there's no factor in, and also there's a above expectation, then you can buy after you know the result or after you know the news. Okay, so last, what you need to do. First, after you receive any information, try to check the share price first. This is always the step, and calculate the upside and the risk. Try not to rush in after you get any information or news. Okay, next, try to double check the source of the information, whether it's legit or fake news. There's too many information out there, and I think almost half of them are fake news. So you really need to go and study. Don't always listen to just one party. Okay, Try to do your own research and don't depend on news flow. Most people lose money because of news flow. Okay, I don't see anybody rely on news flow that can consistently make them good, decent money. Okay, if you are not sure about the news or the result, I will advise you buy after the news or the result is out. Okay, if the result is good or the news is good, there will still be upside. Okay, I rather earn less than take higher risk. Okay, always calculate your risks and rewards. Okay, no matter the news, no matter the QR result, always calculate your risk and reward. Don't always all in. Okay, try to do your portfolio management. And last, do not treat investment as betting. Okay, until now I don't see anyone with luck they can achieve financial freedom. Okay, maybe you are lucky for 1 time, 2 times. Can you lucky for 10 times? Can you lucky for 100 times? Cannot. So all the investment are based on your experience, based on your study, based on your effort that you put in, based on your time and everything, to make the investment become more and more consistent and increase the winning rate and reduce the risk. That's the way to grow your wealth. Okay, so that's all for today. Last, okay, I'm a reminder in UOB if you think my sharing is helpful, you can sign up a trading account with me. I will send you all the information and benefit and some extra service that I will give to my client, and some more personal video for my clients as well. And if you already my client, you think my service is good, kindly introduce your friend to sign up account with me. I will be very grateful for your support. And all my sharing is free for my clients, so kindly support me and trade with me. For my client, kindly follow my Telegram for more info and live alert. I will share my video, I'll share my stock analysis, I'll share my buy sell point in my Telegram group. Okay, so last, I hope everyone learned something from me and we can continue to improve ourselves and achieve our investment target. Okay, thank you very much for today. That's all for today. I hope you remember these 3 important terms that will help you out to decide or to think before you rush into any stocks. Thank you very much.